It's Your Call, up by Henry Hook. So, each clue must be changed into numbers using a standard modern telephone keypad. Words may or may not intersect at the same letter. Thus, if one across starts with A, one down could start with A, B, or C. So, this is from 2014, Arch. So, this is fairly... It's modern in the grand scheme of things. So 2 is ABC. I've put... It even comes with a wonderful little diagram, hand-drawn and everything, of a telephone. So you've got all the letters there. 2 is ABC, 3 DEF, 4 GHI, so on and so forth. I remember the old T9. So I've realised what I can do. I could just type in stuff here, and then when there's a clash, I could just do X/Y or something like that, can't I? So that I will do, because I thought it says to turn everything into numbers, and I was just going to be typing 2 5 7 7 8 9 5. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it as the words so that we could sort of, it's easier, I think. So, one across. Give me a first chance, as the people have lovely done in the chat. Don't shout out the answers, just say... Usually polka dots, but good evening, Nora. Good evening. Did you particularly enjoyed yesterday's New York Times crossword, the Robin, I don't know how to say her surname, Weintraub, 21 by 21 themeless? It was excellent, except for the fact that I can't spell spatial, which cost me 35 minutes looking for that. Anyway, apart from that, it was a wonderful crossword. Well, there's 7 is in Q. I do know. I thought it was a C for some reason. I don't know why. No. You can have Q or Z. It's in 7. It's in there. So there you go. One across. Just shout if you got it in the chat, but don't shout out the answer. Good evening, Scoot. Good morning. How are you? How is Chicago? Hope you're doing well. Chicken wing infused with pureed kale. Okay, it's going to be an anagram of kale. The newest phones these days come with this lovely sort of cordy thing that you and a handset that you could detach from the phone itself, so you don't have to hold the phone. You just have to hold this bit to your face, and you don't have to have the phone right next to you. It's wonderful. Is it a chicken? So is it going to be coward, something like that? Yes, well, I think that is the idea, DX, that I meant to be putting in just numbers like this into the crossword. But for ease of access, I'm not going to do that. I can't get this. Anagram of kale has got to go in wing, maybe? Is that going to be... is it going to be an anagram of wing and kale? Is it an anagram of wing and kale? Catnip's got it. Catnip, good work. Wing and kale? It is an anagram of wing and kale. Blimey. Okay. Weakling! There we go. Shout it out in the chat. Everyone call me a weakling in the chat. There we go. It took me ages to spot that anagram. There we go. Weakling. So I'm going to put this across. Remember, they only... Oh, there we are. Downs will only need to match the same key. Do I go with the downs or do I go with the acrosses? Let's do some more acrosses. We'll do a few acrosses, sort of the first 4 rows, and then I'll switch to the downs. 7 down. Yeah, so it's an anagram of wing. It's wing. It's not even an anagram of wing. It's wing with an anagram of kale literally inside it. 7. Some produce I disposed of from the East Territory. Some produce I disposed of from the East Territory. Some produce I disposed of from the East Territory. Is this going to be a hidden? Is it a hidden? Not that I am aware of. Don't think it's a hidden. Some produce. Some produce might be food. food stuff from the east. So something is going to... If you dispose of something... the territory is going to be land. From the east, is it going to be... Not spotting it. Any hints on that one? I'm going to move on to 10. I think I'm going to move on to 10. Not spotting that one. 10. Sort of evergreen. It's not hidden either way. I think something is going back from the east. But, okay, Zamaj has it. I'm going to come back to that one. I'm going to come back to it, but points to Zamaj. Sort of evergreen that won't keep at coastal area. Sort of evergreen that won't keep, so it'll rot, it'll die, at coastal area. Coastal area could be a beach, could be a... Beach. Is a beach an evergreen tree? But a beach... I don't get what the... See you later. I don't get the homophone indicator. If it is beach are deciduous anyway, so there we go. So it's not that. This is going so well. Sort of evergreen that won't keep. Coastal area. Cliff. Dunes. Sort of evergreen. Could be an anagram of evergreen that won't keep to take away something. Nah. Polka Nuts has an idea. Okay, Zamaj, what's your 7? And Polka Nuts, what's your 10? Let's have a let's see what you think for 7 and 10. Birch and fruit. Fruit. So some produce is fruit. Reverse it. Take out the I. You get turf. Great spot. Great spot. And why birch for 10? It could be, but if it is, I don't get it. Just checking I was on the right microphone there. Right. Okay. Are birches not evergreen? I don't know whether birches are evergreen or not. It turns out I'm not very good on my tree knowledge. Okay, so probably not birch then. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go to some downs then, as we're struggling with the acrosses. Remember, this first letter can be a W, an X, a Y, or a Z. So one down. Variable rock inverted to reveal nothing. Variable rock inverted to reveal nothing. Okay, Waterfall has this. So this one will start W, X, Y, Z. It'll start with one of those. A variable is usually Y or X, Y, or Z. Rock could be an OR, but it's got to be inverted. Ha, I'm okay. Bonjour, Coralie. Hope you're doing well this evening. Stephen's got it. Waterfall's got it. DX. Good. My computer did something weird, Foggy, right at the start as well. Foggy, are you fiddling around with my computer? I've got it. I've got this one. If you got one down, go for it. Go for it. If you think you've got it, I'm going to start typing it in a second. I think it starts with Z. Indeed, 0. So the variable in this case is Z, as in math. Z is often a variable. A rock is an OR reversed, and we get nothing. So that's W/Z ER0. So there we go. 2 down. Egg included in large portion of meal for any of 5 babies. Egg included in large portion of meal for any of 5 babies. Oh, I think so, Arch. I absolutely think you're right. We know that the first letter is going to be D, E, or F. So I like the fact that someone said, "Oh, is that not much of a gimmick?" Actually, it turns out we're not. It turns out our hands are not particularly held with any of the letters. Oh, there's some trivia involved. Okay. any of 5 babies, is this a particular set of 5 babies? As in a famous set of 5 babies that was born in the US or something like that? Would I need to know that? Because a set of 5 babies would be a quintuple, wouldn't they? So you'd be a quintuplet, wouldn't you? So in that case, can I have the answer here? I'm happy to not know the piece of American trivia. Egg. Egg is O, included in large portion of meal. Dinner, something like that. So it is dinner. So if you put an O, the Dion quince. Okay, so is the answer Dion, D-I-O-N-N-E, or is it dinner? No, it's got to be the baby. So D-I-O-N-N-E. Okay, so that is E/D. Now I know why they wanted us to put numbers in. Is it going to be better if I put numbers in? The first quince to survive infancy. I thought quintuplets were not fairly common, but I thought 5 babies at a time had been around for a while, as in to survive. Maybe not. 3 down. This will start with A, B, or C. Average bird is cowardly. That's a good idea, Stephen. That is a good idea. Or, I like Foggy's idea slightly better. It doesn't work for 9, of course, which is WXYZ, but I do like that. WXYZ. DEF. So that's ABC. Oh, that looks horrible. I will do it. Oh goodness! I told you it was irritating. I don't know. I don't know what the good way is. 3. Okay. Average is usually mean mode. Cowardly. So it's got to start with A, B, or C. Cowardly. You're yellow. You're got it. What I don't get. Will that work? Will I be able to put both on? Is that too small? Like for seeing the letters and numbers? Is that still make-outable? Because I could do 2 diagrams. Oh, I don't know what the best way of doing this is. That I could do, Foxy. That I could do. So I've got an idea here, but I don't understand one part of the wordplay. What do you think 3 down is? Please let me know in the chat if you think you know 3 down. Let's make the columns wider. That is going to work. Not that wide. There we go. So I think it's Craven. But why is average C? Is that a maths thing? C is an average grade. There we go. Thank you. Average grade in the US, of course. Bird is the raven, and so C, raven, craven, that means cowardly. Okie doke. WXYZ. DEF. ABC. So this one starts JKL. 4 down. Actress in kimono taken in by storyteller living in projects. Actress in kimono taken in by storyteller living in projects. So this is going to be an actress, 5'7". Probably. I'm going to wait for 4 down because I need more letters. That will be an L. 5 down. Struggles to hold green and red fruits. Struggles to hold green and red fruits. GHI is what we start with. If you struggle to hold green. If you're green, you're new or you're raw. Red fruits. So fruits, I feel like the definition here is going to be that. Struggles. If you struggle, you GHI. No. Well, we're meant to enter the number. We're meant to enter the number, so I've put it in there for completeness, Foxy. Struggles to hold green. If you're green, you're raw, you're new. So something with new in. Something with raw in. Fruits. Not spotting that. Okay. N will go MNO. G, 6 down. Drone B beheaded fly submissively. Drone B beheaded fly submissively. So it'll start GHI. If you drone, you hum. B beheaded might be a queer. Hum. Submissively. If you are submissive, you are meek, you are. Okay, a few people getting 6. Good, thank goodness, because I need the help. Drone, you chant, you hum. Is drone hum? Do people think drone is hum? Lots of people getting 6. It is hum, okay. Be beheaded. Fly submissively. What? All I could get... A bee beheaded. Oh, okay. I think I've got it now, but I don't quite get the wordplay, but I think I know what the answer is. So, what do you think it is in the chat? Type it in. I am not entirely certain. I'm going to go with humbly. So what? Fly is beheaded, not bee. Oh, so B is literally B. B is B. Beheaded fly, we just get the ly, and you get humbly. There we go. So H, U, M, B, L, and Y. We go. Okay, going to do the rest of these acrosses, and then I'll go back to the across. It's the fly that's beheaded. Yes, I've not seen a beheaded fly before. Thank goodness. 7 down. Spoke about unfinished residence with foremost of furnishings by a lot. What? So it starts with T, U, or V. Spoke. Well, that's probably uttered about unfinished residence. Maybe a home, or a flat, or an apartment for an apartment with foremost of furnishings by a lot. Okay, I reckon that's going to be uttered. And we're going to put... So it's a 12-letter word. Jamie, pulling out the big guns with the... I've not got my soundboard with me today. What muppetry was that? So I'm going to need... Because the rim shots would be going off right there in a pitiful way, probably. That's 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need another 5 letters. So I need a house. Utter house. Ah, Zadster, thank you. You come up with a very good point, Sash. It's a fly with no wings, not a fly with no legs. A fly with no legs is still a fly because it can fly. I'm far too amused by that. I don't know why. Right, 7. Anyone got 7? No one's got 7. Good. It's me. It's like I said to someone recently, don't look a Trojan horse in the mouth. I meant a gift horse, but, you know, just mash the two things together, it works. Okay, 8 down. We're going to come back with that. Jerk meat in a can includes a hint of spices. Jerk meat in a can includes a hint of spices. So this is PQRS. Don't look a Trojan horse in the mouth. Jerk meat in a can includes hint of spices. So it starts with P, Q, R, and S. Or S. A hint of spices, that's S. So we're going to put the letter S into something. Okay, Tab Stop. Good evening, Tab Stop. You've got this. Caroline's got it. And Waterfall's got it. Hints, please. Meat in a can could be spam. Yes! Yes! So the meat in a can is indeed spam. I do not like spam. We're going to include a hint of spices. If you got this, type this in the chat now. Go for it. It's spam, but with the S from the hint of spices in it. It's a spasm, which becomes a jerk. So that becomes there. ABC, SP, PQR, PQRS, and MNO. Spasm. I don't like spam. 9 down. Did well to replace catcher with pitcher, thrown out. Did well to replace catcher with pitcher, thrown out. So W, X, Y, Z. No, it's F. Why am I doing that? D, E, F. And we're going to replace a C with a P, I think. I'm assuming catcher can be C in baseball, and I assume pitcher can be P in baseball as well, I'm assuming. Okay, we'll get to 7 when we've got a few crossings, Coitus, I think. If you did well, you flowered. You catchers. We're gonna take a C and replace it with a P. So there's got to be a C in whatever did well. If you did well, you expelled. It's that. It is exactly that. Because excelled becomes expelled. Hooray, that was good. So if you did well, you excelled. Changing the C to P, expelled. EX. This takes forever to get my head around. EXP, E, L, L, E, D. Okay, so we've done a first set of acrosses. Of downs. Let's go back to the acrosses. So we had a look at 10 earlier. It was a good flap. I do like a good flap. 10 across. So we now know the first letter is DEF, the second letter is GHI, and the third letter is PQRS. So it's a surprisingly loose mechanic, this, isn't it? It's surprisingly tricky. Sort of evergreen. Fur could be a sort of evergreen that won't keep at coastal area. The sort of evergreen is a fir. Indeed, Stephen. Indeed. I wish I was good at spreadsheets. I didn't know. A fir is a sort of evergreen. But that won't keep first? Fjord. Coastal area, a firth. Oh, that won't keep at. That's good. That's good. Oh, guys, it's a firth. So it is firth because, so sort of evergreen is a fur. That won't keep at, which means the word that will get rid of AT from at. So it's just TH, giving us the firth, a coastal area. Good. 11 across. After the first, Mary gets around by way of bird sanctuary. After the first, Mary gets around by way of bird sanctuary. GM Rubix! Hello there, GM Rubix. Thank you very, very much for your subscription. 6 whole months. 6 tasty, tasty months. Thank you very much, GM. Hugely appreciated. Hope you're doing well tonight. I thought it was going to be some form of homophone as well, even though it didn't really have the homophone indicator. So I'm glad it wasn't just me. So I think this has got to end RY. So it's sort of... Ah, right, okay. I feel like it must be aviary, because that's a bird sanctuary. A bird sanctuary is an aviary, but why... And via is in there. Oh, right. Okay, got it. Here's a flap for the Eurekanus. So it's Mary after the first. So we're going to get rid of the first. So it's ARY, put via in there, and you get aviary. Hello there, GM. Hope you're doing well. So aviary. This is hurting my head, this crossword. I'm surprised. AVIARY. Okay, just doing that one for completeness. This one for completeness. 12 across. 4 letters. New reporter describes head of ladies' organisation. New reporter describes head of ladies' organisation. What's the theme of Puzzle Boat 3? And Foggy, if you want hints from Foggy, he was in the chat earlier, so you might be American journalism slang working. Oh, okay, it's not a hack. New reporter. Describes head of ladies is probably L. So a 3-letter word for a reporter, and then an L. And then we'll get an organisation. It was all about Warehouse 13. I liked Warehouse 13. I think I saw the first 2 series. I know it had 5, and then I never saw the next 3 series. But I really enjoyed Warehouse 13. Right. What is... Can I actually have what the first letter is? Because I technically don't know. Warehouse 13 is brilliant. It is. It's a C. Is it... Is it a coup? Core. C-O-R. Was it a C-O-R? I don't know comics, no. Can I have the next letter, please? C. L. Clap. Oh, that's a good way of doing it, Arch. That's a really good way of doing it. That's actually a really good way of doing it. Think of something else which is new. Clan, clap, clav, claw, clay, clip. Gosh. What is the next number? A new animal. A new animal. Crayfish. Why is that the first animal beginning with C that went into a new thing that would have a claw? A cub. A cub is a new reporter. And I knew that. I have seen enough movies that they've been called cubs as new reporters. It goes around the head of ladies, L, and an organisation is a club. Oh my goodness. No wonder my viewership plummeted during that clue. Club, thank you very much, therefore. But I tell you what, I bet there's others who were struggling along with me and that they got it through these hints as well. A crayfish also has claws. There we go. Why is that the first letter, the first word? The animal beginning with C. Refreshing drinks in large amounts, about 100. Refreshing drinks in large amounts, about 100. Well, so it's going to end S, so there's our S. 100 could be this C, may or may not be. So, refreshing drinks. Tonics? Large amounts could be tons. It's tonics. Oh my goodness. I think I beat everyone to it. It's tonics because it's tons around IC. I didn't beat Hologrow, it turns out, but I got pretty close. So, tonics. T-O-N-I-C-S. Tonics. Oh, absolutely, Catnip. Absolutely. 15. Okay, we've got some of 15, but it's a 12-letter answer. So we know it's MNO, MNO, TUV, and then there are the others. Different name adopted by old woman in the trees. Different name adopted by old woman in the trees. There's no meta in this. No meta. Just it's fill in Fill in the gaps. So it's going to be a person, 6'6", probably. Different name, probably anagram of name. Except it can't be, because the third one is T-U or V. But we're going to be, actually, no. Anagram of name, adopted by, so we're going to be putting that in. Old woman in the trees. 6'6". Different name. So I'm going to be anagramming name, I feel. Waterfall has it. Someone else has it. Kitus has it, but is wondering on the next derive on the thinking. Okay. What's actually the first letter? Is it an M? M for mother. Mother nature. Different is other. Mare. It is mother nature. Other. Then N is N. Name is N, of course, I forgot about that. So other N, adopted by, mature for old, and then woman in the trees is mother nature. Nice. So MOTHERNATURE, mother nature. There we go. I mean, this is just an apocalyptically bad way of writing this out. I do apologise, but the aim is to get all the clues here as well. Let's go. Oh, thank you. 16 across. Set of standards cut for sound cameras of old. Set of standards cut for sound cameras of old. Okay, so we're going to be... There is definitely something soundy going on in this one. Matt, I will make sure that we've got everything down here. So we will solve the whole thing. We will solve it all. We absolutely would. Set of standards. Norms, maybe? Cut for sound. So it's got to sound like a set of standards. Cameras of old. Ooh. Set of standards. Set of standards. Set of standards. Models. I feel like it's going to be something OD. Something. Yeah. You can do it, Catnip. You can do it. Arch tab stop. What's the first number? What's the first number? Because this is quite a cool way that you can give a hint. You can narrow it down to 3 letters for me. It's a nervous got from Matt Clemson. So the first letter is a 5, so it starts JKL. Oh, is it Kodaks then? Codes. Kodaks. Codex, maybe? Is it Kodak, Codec? Do they... Code axe. Oh, that's what the cut is. So code axe becomes very good. Points to GM Rubik's. Ding. So KOD. How's Kodak's? AKS. Okay. AKS. That's Kodak's there. Let's do 18 across. Second place in tournament. White Bishop captured by his opponent. An unfortunate outcome. Bluminek, that is a lot of words. And that is all the clue as well. Second place in tournament. White Bishop captured by his opponent. An unfortunate outcome. That is 60. It's not. It's because of PQRS. So it's there, but because of PQRS. So I can reduce the size of it there. There it goes. This is a lot of words. Second is S. Place could be put. Second place could literally be, the second letter of place could be L. In tournament, I'm just going to leave this one until I've got crossing letters, because there's a lot going on in this one. Let's move on to 19. Scoff about Scandinavian crawfishing. I must have seen the word crawfish later on in the puzzle and it went in here. Hence for me to say crayfish. It must have gone into my subconscious. Crawfishing in Hudson, e.g. Hudson is bay. We'll find out later. Hologrow. Scoff is eat. About a Scandinavian, so it could be a Norse, a Swede, a Dane. Dane is probably a good one. Crawfishing in Hudson. I feel like this is going to be an American word that is going to be hard for me to get. Polka Dots has an idea. Now I think we could do with the help. So Polka Dots, what do you think it is? Let's see if we can get this. What do you think it is? Birthday. This is for 19, is it? Why is it birthday? Not spotting it at all. No. No. No, don't quite know. Don't know where you got that, Poker, but never mind. Scoff about... It's an 8 with a bay on the outside. Ah, well, that's not a bad idea. The bay on the outside, but Scandinavian could be a Norse or a Swede. No, not spotting it. Okay, let's try 25 across. Irritated man if given something to eat. Irritated man if given something to eat. Irritated feels like it's the definition. It'll probably end in that D. Irritated man. Matt Klepton says me. Yes, I can confirm. He is regularly irritated, and I've seen him eat. I had to wash myself afterwards and from the spray of food that went everywhere when he ate. Man could be he. Maybe irked. It's going to be a man. It's going to become a man's name if we add a bit of food to it. This is exactly why. Well, it's irritated because Matt Klepson's here. This is not the irritated. It's generally because I thought it was irritating. You've got this one for sure. Good Hologrow. Can we have the first two numbers, please? Let's have a good couple of numbers, please, for these first two. Not a man's name. Man could be he. Irritated, irked, annoyed. It's going to end ED, but it starts 6-4. It starts MNOGHI. Miffed. Is it going to be miffed? Miffed. Is it miffed? It's miffed. Why is it miffed? Oh, look at all the DEFs in a row there. FFED. Miffed just has fed. M is man. M is man. If is if. And fed is given something to eat. Good. Excellent work. Okay. Jumping to some of the down clues now. Whoops. Let's have a look at some of the downs. So 5. 5 is this one here. Struggles to hold green and red fruits. I think someone did have this earlier. But let's have a quick look. Struggles to hold. Green. Green could be raw here, maybe. People are getting it now. We've got some letter options. Ooh, red fruits. Red fruits has got... is the definition red fruits? Oh, yeah, we could do 4 as well in a second. It's not... Ooh, okay. Interesting. Is it just fruits? No, not spotting this. Oh, okay. What's this next letter? What is this number? Sorry, what is this number here that goes in the thing? You think struggles is the definition? Okay, what I'm doing now. PQRS will go here. Struggles. Grapples. Because green and red fruits are apples. No, it's grasps or something. Grapples is definitely the definition, the answer, because if you struggle with something, you grapple. But why is it that? GR for green. Oh, didn't know GR could be green. Well, there we go. GRAPPLES. There we go. Okay, so we can now get this person as well, 4 down. So we have all the first. So this is just a first name. Julia. That's got to be Julia. So probably Julia Roberts, because that's the only Julia I know with my extensive film knowledge. So why is it Julia Roberts, actress in kimono, taken in by storyteller living in projects? What? Oh my goodness. It's robe in lyre around juts. Robe in arts? No. Robe in lyre around juts. It's a turducken, absolutely. Well done. The storyteller is a liar. It's not projects as in like things you do. It's to project out, to jut out. So it's juts, liar, robe. That is an excellent piece of crossword construction there in spotting robe, liar, juts. Very good. Roberts, PQRS, ROBERT and S. Is it? I don't know, Matt. Oh, it is. Fair enough. So that is 4. What have we done? 7. So another big one. Here we go. We've got the first 4 letters. Spoke about unfinished residence with foremost of furnishings by a lot. I mean, tint, Tinu, Tim. It's probably going to start something like that, or thoroughly, something like something like that. What clue is this? Oh, I've even got the card next to me. What clue is this? Well, if this is 7 up, then this is clue 7 down. Hooray! Mojito flavour. Thank you, Sensei. Oh, yes. Oh, the classic. Where does that long phone number actually come from, Sensei and Matt Clemson? I forget. Wobble J gets the points. Okay. Spoke about unfinished residence with foremost of furnishings by a lot. The IT crowd. One of these days, DX, it's going to go horribly wrong. One of these days. You have absolutely just confused about 2/3 of the chat, by the way. Sensei. What on earth is this phone number all about? Absolutely no idea. 7, absolutely not spotting it. So let's go to 14. Where is 14? 14 is here. Oh, you've got 7. Oh, okay. Tab stop. Give us some strong hints. Give us the next couple of numbers, please. Oh, sorry, Curtis. I didn't see. You know, you have said this. You said this is a great derive. You had 7 up the first time around. Kitus, let's. Can you confirm that the next 2 numbers are indeed 7 and 2? Sorry, Kitus. I love you, love you, love you. So 7, 2. Tharb. Vinera. It's going to be a container, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not looking forward to this. This is tricksy. Spoke. If you spoke, you said. You uttered. I did say uttered earlier. Unfettered, or something like that. It can't be un. Can't really begin with that U. Right, what's the next number, please, Kitus? Because I'm gonna. The best thing about this crossword is I can ask for all of these and still not know what the answer is. What is the definition? I feel by a lot is the definition. Unfinished residence can be the house here, can't it? There's your unfinished residence, H-O-U-S. So if you spoke, you so I think I'm on the right lines. Unfinished residence with the foremost of furnishings. So H-O-U-S. Oh. The foremost of furnishings is F, surely. Am I all right with the house there? Have I got... Is house here good? Okay. So, I think it must start T. So we've got T-H-O-U. So we've got T-H-O-U. S. So thousand. That's got to be 1,000. So it's by a lot. 1,000 times or something. I don't know how dumb you feel right now, Stephen, because I don't quite know why you might feel dumb. It's 1,000. So house, spoke, tandem. What word means 1,000 times? Yeah, 1,000 multiply. I'm stuck. Thousanding. 500 sets of sheets. That's a ream. Sensei is giving me a clue to a ream. 1,000-fold. Wow, should have got that. So house and F. And it's told. House and F in told. Oh my goodness. Good work. Thank you very much for the hints there. 1,000, so fold, isn't it? M and O, L, J, K, L, and D. For there we go. Good clue. 14. Here we go. 4 letters. Noted football coaches topless dance. Noted football coaches topless dance. This is going to be an American football coach that I don't know the name of. Probably. So I just need a 5-letter dance or a 5-letter coach. Take off 1 letter and you get the other half. So a dance could be a hula. Is there a coach called Chula, C-H-U-L-A, or Thula? There's a Shula. Boom! I will take that. So the dance is the hula, H-U-L-A. the coach is Schuler, take off their first letter. Ha ha ha! I'm not a huge fan of steak. Mainly, I think probably because it's so expensive. 16 down. Okay, we've only got one letter here. Only one letter here. Can we do it? Going to move to the acrosses in a second, probably, but let's have a look at... Go Dolphins becomes Golfins. What, Foggy? I did a sports thing. Pepperjack, prepared to resemble swan egg. Pepperjack, prepared to resemble swan egg. Does prepared mean that we're going to be anagramming something? It was a very tasty steak, Sensei. Even if I was a little full afterwards, it was a very tasty steak. We don't boil them, Arch. Nonsense. We stick them in the microwave. There we go. Did you have it? Was the steak ridiculously pink? We do not. No. We microwave our tea. We do not microwave steaks. Can I have some? Can I have some hints, please? First three numbers here, please. Include this one as well. So, what are the first three numbers, including this first one? So it should start with 5. What are the first three numbers for this one? I mean, Pepper. So 515. Okay. Jal, Cal, Lal. Oh, hang on. We've got 525. Waterfall. Not content with an already difficult crossword. And in fact, I've been told it's this. So, Leke, jalapeno. Jack is J. If you're prepared, you're ready to resemble swan egg. Is that an anagram of swan egg? No. Jalapeno. It is jalapeno. Oh, what a muppet. What an absolute muppet. Okay, jalapeno. Why? Why? So sorry. Yeah. And then 6. So jalapeno. That is how I'm spelling jalapeno, by the way. No, I'm sure the N has a little tilde on it. Prepared is a la, like chicken a la king. Beef a la steak. Swan egg. Swan is a pen. Oh my goodness. And then that is a very complex clue for an 8-letter word. It's good. Thank you very much. Where do I go now? Let's go with 17. I'm going to regret this. Casual Fridays, a feature of current routine. Well, casual every day of the week in the pandemic. I wore jeans at the weekend. Not whilst paddleboarding, of course, but I wore jeans, and luckily they still fitted. But I did almost leave the house without realising that I wasn't wearing a belt. Paella? Paella? That's how you say paella. Casual Friday is a feature of current routine. 17 down. Friday, so FRI is a feature of current... Ah, got it. Got it. Maybe. Maybe. I've got an answer. I've got an answer. So my answer is informal, but I'm not entirely sure why. Current is I, routine is normal, and F is Friday, so it's informal. It is informal. I am a genius. Current is I, routine is normal, and we're sticking F in normal, informal. 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 Right, back to the crosses. 18. So we had a go at this, but we've got basically everything now, so we should be able to get this. Second place in tournament, White Bishop captured by his opponent. An unfortunate outcome. Oh dear. Okay, so it's 21:03. I'm writing that down for the tape, Sensei, so I can wind back. Right, second place, probably L, in tournament. White is there. White Bishop is probably WB. So it's going to be something back, like blowback. An unfortunate outcome, so something back. So it's da. That's where I think drawback, maybe? No. Oh, what is it? This is very irritating. Was it worth it, Sensei? Was it worth it? Not for me. White's opponent is black. Blowback. I want it to be blowback. Second place is L. In tournament, White Bishop. Second place in tournament. Second taste would be losing finalist. Unfortunate. This is irritating. Oh my. Is it blowback? It is. If it's blowback, how can it be blow? Hang on. There's a line there. It's blowback. There we go. BLOWBACK. Oh, what a muppetry. What absolute muppetry. I didn't see the line there. Because of that, I was trying to put an extra letter in there. So how does it actually pass? O is the second letter of tournament. Oh, I was going second place. So L from place. So no. Oh, of course, it's the O. So it's OWB in black. As I said, absolute genius. 19 across. Scoff about Scandinavian crawfishing in Hudson, e.g. Could be a river, could be a bay, could be... Are there any famous Hudsons? Like Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson, there is a K that could go here. Scoff about Scandinavian. All I can think of... Good evening, Flush. All I can think of is Kate Hudson. Jennifer Hudson. Katie Hudson Perry. Okay, there are quite a few Hudsons, but... Scandinavian. Is it going to be a Dane? Hudson Hawk, Hudson River. Okay, lots of Hudsons, none of which I've heard of. Hudson. Could it be an anagram of Hudson? Is it going to be an anagram? No. You're just saying names now, Sensei. You are just saying names. See? Honestly. Okay, right. There is a Jennifer Hudson. There's absolutely a Jennifer Hudson. Oh, is it going to be... Gia? Jennifer Hudson, of course. So Gia... Let me write it down here. And then what... Scandinavian is a Finn. So is crawfishing a way for saying go reversed? Because if so... like, would you crawfish in reverse or something? But Jen. F-E-R. There we go. Very true. 26. Okay, it's a big one. Bad doctor nearly entangles IV support on one severely paralysed. Bad doctor nearly entangles IV support on one severely paralysed. To crawfish is to back up, to move backwards, to deny a statement. So he crawfished on a bet, to renege, to go back. So yeah, it can mean to go backwards. Fun. Haven't seen that meaning of that for crawfish before. One severely paralysed. I feel like that is going to be the definition. So we sort of got wheelchair bound or something, or bad doctor, a quack maybe. Nearly, so QUAC or something. Entangles IV support. Is there going to be... Yes, it does, DX. There's too many anagrams here, which is irritating. IV support would be like a thing you hang the thing on. A thing you hand the thing on. I'm going to need... Wobblejay, you've got it. Waterfall, you've got it. I'm going to not do it, and I'm going to come back to it a long time later. 28. When worn by a curvaceous character, dull becomes stylish. When worn by a curvaceous character, dull becomes stylish. So... I'm after a word that means either dull or stylish, and if you put like SESS or someone who's known for their curves, it becomes stylish. I do hope that curvaceous character is S. It probably is, or ESS, for how you say it out loud. Stylish, chic. Fashionable, trendy. I am unfamiliar with all these words for stylish. Has anyone got this? 26 derivers special. Oh, okay. Well, I'm after 28. If anyone has it, some hints, please. Because this cross was actually taking quite a while. And we still got one more after this. So, anyone got 28? When worn by A, your guess ends in 9. Or probably a Y then. We'll come back to that one as well then. 29 across. Flirtatious sort to mingle to acquire number. Flirtatious sort to mingle to acquire number. Got it. Yes, happy with this one. I'll give it a few seconds. Then we're going to go to Alchemist. No, we're not, because that's 26. Hologrow's got this one. I'm leaving 26 to the end because I'm very scared. What do you think this is, Hologrow Caroline? What do you think this is? I think this is Minx. So GHIWXYZ there. I think it's mix around the letter N. Yes, absolutely. So to mingle is to mix. Number can be N. And so you put that in the middle and you get Minx. 30 across. Camper owned by leading actor Lee. Camper owned by leading actor Lee. Ugh. Just make you smaller as well. Hologram has this one. Leading actor could be A. Lee. Spike Lee. What letters have we got? MNO. So camper. A camper van. Owned by leading actor. I do not well know my actors. Tab stop. So in this case, who is the actor? Let's just go for it, because otherwise I could be here a while. VW could be... He was Lee Marvin. So why is that Marvin? Camper is an RV owned by Leading, which is the main. Lovely, thank you very much. M-A-R-V-I-N. 31. Distressed Glee Club produces sad poem. Distressed Glee Club produces sad poem. I mean, it has to be a dirge, doesn't it? Because that is a sad poem. Dirge? Elegy. Has to be elegy. Because distressed glee is anagram of glee, and you get that. And then a Y for the YMCA. Oh, flippin' heck. Good. You get an elegy, and that is a sad poem. There we go. E-L-E-G-Y. There we go. 32, which does stop there. Slow flying birds. Oh, that's nice. Oh, give this a few seconds. Slow flying birds. Give this a few seconds. I will type in what it is. Well, still without revealing it. Indeed, Arch. Indeed. She'd have loved this one. Yeah, it's compact and it does what it says on the tin. Type the answer in the chat if you got it. Type it in. Type in owls. Anagram of slow. And there's a type of birds. Yep, good. 33. Filed item. I was going to say filleted then. Filed item with no label at the front or back. Nonsense. Filed item with no label at the front or back. Nonsense. A filed item. You can file an envelope. You can file information. You can also file your nails. Nail file. You can file a metal bar in prison, and very, very slowly over the course of several years to get out. Still works, I hear, if you're persistent enough. Filed item with no label at the front or back, like tag. Nonsense. I feel like nonsense is the definition, maybe. What do you think the answer is, people who have an idea? Kitus mainly. What do you think it is? And let's see if we agree with you. A filed item with no label. A folderol. What is a folderol? With never heard of a folderol. What is that? Statements or beliefs that are untrue or make no sense. So nonsense. Okay. So it's trivial or nonsensical for us. Okay, so it means nonsense with no label at the front or back. I mean, there's an O there and an L there. If the label can be L, then 0L. Yep. So, folderol. Okay. F-O-L-D-E. Keep doing that. D-E-R-E-L. Okie doke. Folderol. Okay, let's have a look at the downs. 20. Weapon originally mastered by skilled pilot. Yep, that's fine. Happy with this one. Thank you. Yes, it should. Yes, it should. Got this 20. Hologro's got it. Go for it. If you got this one, just everyone type this in the chat. Go for it. Originally mastered. M. Skilled pilot is an ace for mace. And that was a weapon. So, ABC, ABC, DEF. Okay. Hurry to apprehend one very quiet, nonconformist type. Yep, happy with this one as well. Happy with 21 down. There's a lot of these in Bristol. Type this in the chat if you think you got it. Hippie is what I think the answer is. It is, one is I, very quiet is PP. Put all of that in high, H-I-E, which means hurry up, high. So P-Q-R-S, P-Q-R-S. Is there... No, that goes all the way across. That's fine. So that is a hippie. 22. Evening, Aiden. Here we go. 22. Take measurements around everybody's head. Takes measurements around everybody's head. There's a WXYZ there. Everybody's head is E. So it's probably steals or thieves or something like that. And we're going to put the letter E in a word meaning... I mean, everybody's also all, but that doesn't fit in the clue. Waterfall's got it. What's the first number, please, Waterfall and Kitus? Takes. If you takes, you steal, or you... It's a 7. Okay, just make that smaller. If you take, you... Measurements. Not spotting this at all. So, what is... Okay, may I have the final number, please? Because I still haven't actually got this. 4. Okay. Wow, I've not got it. I've got all the letters and I've not got it. I don't even know what the definition is. I mean, you could get Pfizer here, P-F-I-Z-E-R, but I'm assuming it's not that. I think that's an entire red herring. Takes is the definition. Okay, so measurements. Measurements are going to be your numbers, your segi... Oh, my flipping heck. What's... I'm going to just put an E into sizes. Put an E in sizes, you get seizes. But, interestingly, it's also Pfizer. You can also put Pfizer in that, which I think is an excellent alternate answer. 23 down. Oh dear. Bad headache has me gloomy. Bad headache has me gloomy. I mean, bad headache is a migraine. If you take me off, you get egrain. Is there an AstraZeneca? Or a Moderna? It's the right number of letters. 12 would fit across the grid, but alas, Matt, no. Okay, bad headache. I want to be migraine. And if it has me, if you take the me off, you get egrain, which doesn't... I feel like I'm close, but not quite there. Gloomy. Gloomy feels like it's the definition here. I'm not spotting it. I hope you... did you have too bad... did you have any bad side effects, Adster? Not spotting that. I'll come back to that if someone spots 23, 24. Nothing taken from restaurant worker in tall military hat. So we've got to take the letter O from someone who works in a restaurant to get a tall military hat. A waiter is the only person I can think of. A server. A... a chef, a busser, what is the bus? Ah, thank you, Warble J. Thank you. Warble's basically giving it to us. What do you think it is in the chat? Let me know. I had entirely forgotten about this type of hat. A busboy. It becomes a busby hat. It's B-U-S-B-Y. There we go. 27. Last of the downs. Cry something piercing after team of 2 loses race. Cry something piercing after team of 2 loses race. A team of 2. You'd have thought, DX, that I'd have been able to make the leap. No. Team of 2. A duet, maybe? A duo, probably. Loses race. Oof. Cry. Howl. Probably a howl, because we've got a double or a yowl. One of the two. Team of 2 loses race. It's either going to be howl. Neither. Oh. A mule. A yowl. Okay, what's the answer here, Tab Stop? Oh no, GM, that's horrible. Oh, I hope you're okay, GM, anyway. What's the answer to 27? Because it's got brace minus race. So, okay, team of 2 is a brace. Lose the race, so we get B, so it's ball. And something piercing is an all. Of course it is in crosswords. That's such a common thing, and sort of a hole-making tool. So that is a ball. Okay. So we've got just a few clues left. Let's tackle this big one for 26 cross. 26 cross. Bad doctor nearly entangles Ivy support on 1, severely paralysed. Enjoy inside number 9. I'm surprised it doesn't start at 9 PM. Surely it would have been obvious anyway. Okay, so does it end icy like a pediatric or something trick, something like that? You still do get one part of it. Yeah, okay, so it does end that. Okay, well, I'll put GHI in then, because we know it ends IC. Puck, dra. This is hard. This is hard. Bad doctor. Right. What looks like... Yeah, I don't even know what the definition is. Severely paralysed. I would like paraplegic or something. More than para. Para. Does it begin P? Puber. No. Doesn't begin with P. Quadriplegic. Quadriplegic then. Quadriplegic. So that's the definition. Quadra. What is... Oh, is it quadriplegic? Rather than A. So Quadre. PLEGIC. What is? So it is a quack. So the bad doctor is a quack. Nearly. Take off the last letter. And then entangles drip for the IB support. And then leg. And then I. Oh. IV is drip. Okay, so it's not the IV support. So it's that's hard. Drip. Oh, so it's quadrip. There we go. I do that. So Quadri. There we go. So 28. which is this 6-letter answer. When worn by a curvaceous character, dull becomes stylish. Leg is your support. Yes, I should have said that. Becomes stylish. Dressy. It's dressy. So it's dry. Put S in. You get dressy. That's all right. So that is that. And then we just need 23 down, I think. Everything has a clue. We have an answer for everything. 23 down. Bad headache has me gloomy. Bad headache has me gloomy. Is it going to be Meglum? Has me. It's obscure at best. Is it Megrin? Megrim. Megrim. For a bad headache. I think it's Megrim. I'm hoping that's correct. Yes, good. Megrim. So there we go. Type that in here and we are done. That was a workout and a half. I did note from Magic the Gathering. Oh dear. So there's no better puzzle. It's just a case of putting in all those numbers. So whew, there we go.